El presidente Biden, que está a unos días de dejar su cargo, pues la toma de posesión del nuevo presidente de los Estados Unidos es el 20 de enero. Y en este video vamos a escuchar lo que fue su último discurso ante el pueblo de los Estados Unidos. En un video de 17 minutos que fue transmitido en sus redes sociales oficiales, el presidente Biden habla acerca de China, acerca de la democracia, sobre todo de la inteligencia artificial y las amenazas que esta conlleva. También habló de los conflictos internacionales, pero también mandó indirectas a Donald Trump, que por cierto, hoy estrena la fotografía oficial, el retrato, que veremos a continuación también en este video. Quédense conmigo hasta el final de esta noticia, porque el video de 17 minutos me tomé el tiempo de seleccionar las partes más importantes para que te lleves esta información importantísima de lo que fue el último discurso del presidente Biden a días de dejar su cargo como presidente de los Estados Unidos. Vamos a ver estos fragmentos y después escucharemos también algunos puntos referentes a estos temas, reflexionando y sobre todo viendo qué sigue ahora que Donald Trump tomará el poder en un par de días.
This will be my final address to you from the American people, from the Oval Office, from this desk as president. And I've been thinking a lot about who we are, and maybe more importantly, who we should be. The idea of America means respecting the institutions that govern a free society. The presidency, the Congress, the courts, a free and independent press. Institutions that are rooted they just might not reflect the timeless words, but they echo the words of the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Rooted in the timeless words of the Constitution, we the people. Our system of separation of powers, checks and balances, it may not be perfect, but it's maintained our democracy for nearly 250 years. Longer than any other nation in history that's ever tried such a bold experiment. In the past 4 years, our democracy has held strong. And every day I've kept my commitment to be president for all Americans through one of the toughest periods in our nation's history. I've had a great partner in Vice President Kamala Harris. It's been the honor of my life to see the resilience of essential workers getting us through a once-in-a-century pandemic. The heroism of service members and first responders keeping us safe. The determination of advocates standing up for our rights and our freedoms instead of losing their jobs to an economic crisis that we inherited. Millions of Americans now have the dignity of work. Millions of entrepreneurs and companies creating new businesses and industries, hiring American workers, using American products. And together, we've launched a new era of American possibilities. At home, we've created nearly 17 million new jobs, more than any other single administration, a single term. More people have health care than ever before. And overseas, we've strengthened NATO. Ukraine is still free. And we've pulled ahead of our competition with China. And so much more. I'm so proud of how much we've accomplished together for the American people. And I wish the incoming administration success, because I want America to succeed. That's why I've upheld my duty to ensure a peaceful and orderly transition of power, to ensure we lead by the power of our example. I have no doubt that America is in a position to continue to succeed. That's why my farewell address tonight, I want to warn the country of some things that give me great concern. And that's the dangerous concentration of power in the hands of a very few ultra-wealthy people. And the dangerous consequences if their abuse of power is left unchecked. Today, an oligarchy is taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy, our basic rights and freedoms, and a fair shot for everyone to get ahead. We see the consequences all across America, and we've seen it before. More than a century ago, But the American people stood up to the robber barons back then and busted the trusts. They didn't punish the wealthy. Just made the wealthy play by the rules everybody else had to. Workers want rights to earn their fair share. You know, they were dealt into the deal, and it helped put us on a path to building the largest middle class, the most prosperous century any nation in the world has ever seen. And we've got to do that again. In the last 4 years, that's exactly what we've done. People should be able to make as much as they can, but play by the same rules. Pay their fair share of taxes. So much is at stake. Right now, the existential threat of climate change has never been clearer. Just look across the country, from California to North Carolina. That's why I signed the most significant climate and clean energy law ever in the history of the world, and the rest of the world is trying to model it now. It's working, creating jobs and industries of the future. Now, we've proven we don't have to choose between protecting the environment and growing the economy. We're doing both. The powerful forces want to wield their unchecked influence to eliminate the steps we've taken to tackle the climate crisis, to serve their own interest for power and profit. We must not be bullied into sacrificing the future of our children and our grandchildren. We must keep pushing forward and push faster. There's no time to waste. The press is crumbling. Editors are disappearing. Social media is giving up on fact-checking. The truth is smothered by lies told for power and for profit. We must hold the social platforms accountable to protect our children, our families, and our very democracy from the abuse of power. Meanwhile, artificial intelligence is the most consequential technology of our time, perhaps of all time. Nothing offers more profound possibilities and risk for our economy and our security, our society, for humanity. Artificial intelligence even has the potential to help us answer my call to end cancer as we know it. But unless safeguards are in place, AI could spawn new threats to our rights, our way of life, to our privacy, how we work and how we protect our nation. We must make sure AI is safe and trustworthy and good for all humankind. In the age of AI, it's more important than ever that the people must govern. And as the land of liberty, America, not China, must lead the world in the development of AI. You know, in the years ahead, it'll help to be, it's going to be up to the president, the presidency, the Congress, the courts, the free press, and the American people to confront these powerful forces. We must reform the tax code, not by giving the biggest tax cuts to billionaires, but by making them begin to pay their fair share. We need to get dark money. That's that hidden funding behind too many campaigns contributions. We need to get it out of our politics. We need to enact an 18-year time and term, for the strongest ethics reforms for our Supreme Court. We need to ban members of Congress from trading stock while they're in the Congress. We need to amend the Constitution to make clear that no president is immune from crimes that he or she commits while in office. The president's power is not limited. It's not absolute, and it shouldn't be. And in a democracy, there's another danger to the concentration of power and wealth. It erodes a sense of unity and common purpose. It causes distrust and division. Participating in our democracy becomes exhausting and even disillusioning. And people don't feel like they have a fair shot. We have to stay engaged in the process. I know it's frustrating. A fair shot is what makes America, America. Everyone's entitled to a fair shot. Not a guarantee, but just a fair shot. An even playing field. Going as far as your hard work and talent can take you. We can never lose that essential truth, remain who we are. I've always believed and I've told other world leaders, America can be defined by one word: possibilities. Only in America do we believe anything is possible. Let me close by stating my gratitude to so many people, to the members of my administration, as well as public service and first responders across the country and around the world. Thank you for stepping up to serve. To our service members and your families, it's been the highest honor of my life to lead you as Commander-in-Chief. And of course to Kamala and our incredible partner, historic Vice President. She and Doug have become like family, and to me, family's everything. My deepest appreciation to our amazing First Lady who's with me in the Oval today, for our entire family. You're the love of my life and the lives of my love. My eternal thanks to you, the American people. After 50 years of public service, I give you my word. I still believe in the idea for which this nation stands. A nation where the strength of our institutions and the character of our people matter and must endure. Now it's your turn to stand guard. May you all be the keeper of the flame. May you keep the faith. I love America. You love it too. God bless you all. And may God protect our troops. Thank you for this great honor.
En este resumen que escuchamos del discurso del presidente Biden, es importante destacar varios puntos. El primero, una frase que dice que se está formando una oligarquía de ultrarricos en Estados Unidos y que estarán en el poder. Esto dando un empuje al personaje que representa a Donald Trump. Antes de ser presidente de los Estados Unidos, él es y ha sido uno de los hombres más ricos del mundo, si no es que de Estados Unidos. Y justamente parte de los miembros que forman parte de su círculo cercano son ahora los hombres más ricos del mundo. Y ahí tenemos a Elon Musk, al creador de Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg y Jeff Bezos, que sí están invitados justamente a su toma de protesta. De esto vamos a platicar a continuación. ¿Quiénes son los presidentes que participarán en la toma de protesta y que excluyen a Claudia Sheinbaum como una de las invitadas? Esto es interesante porque sí se invitó a Carlos Slim, el hombre más rico de México. Pero ¿por qué no se invitó a la presidenta de los Estados Unidos mexicanos? No es común que mandatarios extranjeros asistan a la ceremonia de investidura de un presidente de Estados Unidos. De hecho, es algo inédito con Donald Trump. ¿Quiénes son los presidentes que sí participan? Pues Donald Trump ha invitado al presidente de Argentina, pero ha descartado a Claudia Sheinbaum, la primer mujer presidenta, y el país vecino por parte del sur de los Estados Unidos. Entre los principales invitados se encontraba el presidente chino Xi Jinping, que fue invitado por Trump, aunque él declinó la invitación. Otros mandatarios que han sido convocados son Javier Milei, presidente de Argentina, Daniel Noboa, presidente de Ecuador, que por cierto ya el secretario de Estado dijo que van a fortalecer la relación con Ecuador. ¿Quién más? Bueno, la primer ministra de Italia, Giorgia Meloni, el primer ministro de Hungría y el presidente de El Salvador, Nayib Bukele. Sheinbaum dice que no pasa nada por no ser invitada, aunque México sí fue convocado, pero solamente miembros de la embajada mexicana en Estados Unidos. Algo que también se reveló el día de hoy es el retrato oficial de Donald Trump y que causa revuelo en redes sociales. Se trata de una imagen que, comparada a la del 2016, refleja una forma contraria de personalidad. En el 2016 veíamos a Donald Trump sonriente y en esta ocasión vemos un Donald Trump imponente, con una mirada pues que genera poder ante la situación internacional que actualmente vive pues cada uno de la política global. Donald Trump, como el presidente de Estados Unidos, de la nación más importante y poderosa globalmente, tiene que estar en esta posición. El retrato inaugural del presidente electo Donald Trump presentado recientemente por el fotógrafo oficial Daniel Torok generó revuelo mediático, además de un debate en redes sociales, a pocos días de su juramentación como el presidente número 47 de los Estados Unidos. La imagen, que también incluye al vicepresidente electo Vance, busca transmitir autoridad y determinación, cualidades que los seguidores del Partido Republicano consideran el reflejo del tono esperado para la segunda administración de Donald Trump. Sin embargo, también ha generado una polémica, pues es importante decir que Trump aparece con una expresión grave y directa, lo que ha llevado a algunos usuarios de plataformas de redes sociales a especular que la postura fue intencionalmente inspirada en ese momento. Increíble lo que se avecina en los próximos días. Esperemos el 20 de enero la toma de protesta del presidente Donald Trump y cuáles van a ser sus primeras acciones ahora que ya Biden está de salida y que este nuevo gobierno presenta una ideología completamente distinta y proyectos totalmente distintos. Nos vemos en la siguiente información. Gracias por compartir este video.